Okay, yes.
This is the follow-up conclusion to the conclusion of the egg experiment that we've done today. I want to read some of the questions. We did go over them quickly. I'm going to repeat for those of you who didn't see. Did your eggs hold more or less books than you predicted? They held more. Why do you think the eggs can hold so much weight when they can be broken so easily on the side of a mixing bowl? Adam said that because the part that we were using might be stronger, which is the dome part, and that the side may be thinner. I thought that was a really good theory. I also think that God made eggs in a certain way so that they would be super strong, and yet little baby chicks or animals can still, when the time is right, they can get out as they need to. And the eggs that we use obviously were not fertilized eggs, so but at the same time they have the same strength. What changes could you make to this experiment so that, still using eggshells, even more books could be supported? What changes could we make?
Well,
Using eggshells. Yeah, they already did. So we don't have that much time. What do you think you could do?
like maybe give me an idea.
I want you to give me an idea.
Maybe
I mean, it held how many books? Like 20, 21 books?
21.
Okay, so what could we do still using eggshells? What could we do differently that would maybe make it hold more books?
Maybe we would put a little more tape.
That's true. Maybe if we put a little bit more tape, it might help to hold and stabilize it a little bit more. Could we maybe change? Did you notice at the end when you saw that these two, the front two, were cracking? That these were still not cracking as much? And did you notice what happened when I moved the books and made them more even, their weight evenly distributed? Then they all collapsed. So we could make sure that when we put the books on, they could be, the weight could be distributed evenly, and that we're more careful in our placement. I did have another idea to the question what changes you could make to this experiment so that, still using eggshells, even more books could be supported. We could use more eggshells than just 4. We could use 6 or 8. I'm glad you're writing that down. That's very good. That's good. And so the science concept again is that eggs are shaped the way they are for many reasons. And one of the reasons is it's shaped, the egg shape does not roll well, so the mommy does not have to run and chase her eggs if it rolls. And another reason for the egg shape is that the dome shape gives it more strength than almost any other shape. Okay, so Adam, you were actually correct in your first assumption, in your first answer. Why do you think the eggs can hold so much weight, where the dome shape actually gives them more strength than most anything? Now, the follow-up to this says try using the pointed ends of the egg and repeating the experiment. Which end of the eggshell held more weight? Well, if our eggs hadn't collapsed, we'd be able to do that, but we can't. But you could do that. Think about the magicians who lie on beds of nails. How does this experiment explain the trick? What do you think? How could it explain the trick? If a magician lies on a bed of nails
that are like pointing up, maybe
it's the shape of the nail, maybe?
Maybe.
Or maybe his butt is shaped like a dome, like an egg. His butt cheeks protect him so it doesn't hurt so much. Who knows?
Or maybe he just has like
No. I think we did a great experiment, and we're going to move on to workbox number 5. There's nothing on that sheet. Okay. Did you like this experiment? Would you like to do another egg experiment tomorrow?
Yeah.
There's a really fun one, but we might get messy. So tune in tomorrow when Science Adam says goodbye.
And come back.
Very good. Thanks for watching.